everybody, my name is Paul Kent, and this is the Paul Kent Show, sponsored by Wet, the original formula. Can you imagine if I could get a sponsor and there would be like a network on TV and you could actually advertise Wet without saying exactly what it is? Let's see. Where do you think it's made? This factory that does Wet. Let's see. Guess. 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 It's in California. It's in Southern California. And it's in a gay, sort of a gay area, and it's not West Hollywood. It's in the Valley. Where do you think it is? And it rhymes with WeHo. NoHo. North Hollywood. That's where the factory is. Distributed by Wet Formulas International. North Hollywood, California, 91605. Isn't that neat? Wow. And this small bottle is kind of expensive, and it gets cheaper as it goes up in price, but it's worth it because we need it for our use. I'm going to revisit some of my guests that have been on previous shows, unused material of them, and they're very interesting. But to get back to the experience that we had, like that first night, like some of it was very wild. You want to get into like some of the stuff?
Well, you can go on. Okay, well,
no, I started like talking to him about, you know, like I wanted him to rape me, but he knew that I was kind of joking. I was just saying, and we were saying things that were like really.
I thought you meant it, but you know, it's like we'll build a rape scenario.
Because we wanted to get kind of rough. So it was getting exciting, and you were making animal kind of noises. And then when he was getting really aggressive and he was kissing me, he would spit in my mouth.
You're going to talk about this, aren't you?
Remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that. It was just kind of nice knowing that you didn't have limits and that you're willing to explore things.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and then I like that, and that's going to become like something that we probably do a lot.
But hopefully we'll stop short of walking around in casts.
But and then today, which is like we didn't get together at all. The second day, which was yesterday, September 1st, and then today I called you in the morning. I forgot to tell him. Like after we met, between when we met and when you came over here at 11:30. That was like, I was really horny that whole time, but I didn't want to masturbate or anything, so I kept real busy. I went to the gym, you know, and I went to like a class and everything, and I didn't want to be alone with myself, because I wanted to keep myself really strong and healthy, so I would be able to get a good, strong erection. And when we were together again.
Well, even though we got to, you can go, it's your show, be on, you know.
I know, but you'd think by now, you know, like anyone that's intelligent would know that, you know, 6 to 10% of the population is always going to be gay anyway. So
it has been throughout history. I mean,
but even if we say that 10% of men are gay, don't you think that only 1% of men are really gay? I mean, everybody else is like sort of in the closet. They live with their parents. They never really tell anybody. Like you're part of that like percent that you're already gay and you're a successful relationship and you're out.
Right.
But even in West Hollywood and even at the Sports Connection, you know, like there's a lot of guys that are
in the
just
closet.
Right.
With
And especially if they're trying to be an actor, like they're not going to really say that they're really gay or not.
Oh yeah, the social stigma of that in the community is horrid. I mean, basically, people like, oh, well, we understand, but don't say. You know, the agents are very fickle about that.
And they're gay too.
Yeah, exactly.
They're the ones that are telling them not to come out.
Right. But it's a shame, it really is. But I think marriage, I mean, tax deductions alone are great. I mean, everybody's sharing their house and their incomes could be better off than just personal. Yeah.
You were looking at my earring. My earring.
Oh, I like your earring.
See, I have two holes in my ear. One here and one. I have two. I have one here and one here. I never wear the second one.
It's starting to fill in.
Is it? No. I've worn two earrings the other day. No, I wore two earrings the other day, and it was funny though. When I first got my earring pierced, my mother hit the roof. She just thought I was like, she didn't know about my lifestyle at all at that point.
Does she know?
Yes, she knows now. I don't want to. That's a touchy subject. So, but
And we'll touch on it in a few minutes. I'll think about it and then we'll talk about it, about my mother as well.
But anyway, I got a second hole, and she doesn't even know about that one. If she saw me with 2 holes in the ear, she'd really lose it. And so, you know, I just don't, she doesn't know that. So I take them out all the time in respect, out of respect for her. So.
But when you go to visit her and she looks,
I don't have them in. I don't
have it in at all.
Just like a ring that my ex bought for me as I think it was a birthday gift, I believe, that he bought that for me. And he told my ex told me, we went to a jewelry store and in New York, and he told me to pick out any ring I wanted. And so I went there and I picked out this one ring that I like, and what it turned out to be was a plain band of gold. More like a wedding type of band, but that wasn't my purpose for buying it. I just liked it because it was plain and simple. And I brought it home. I was wearing it, and I was in my kitchen having dinner with my parents one evening, and my mother saw that, and she, you know, got a little annoyed at that. She said, "You're not married, right?" Because at that time she knew of my lifestyle, and so she didn't approve of that at all. So, so I just, out of respect for her, I just didn't wear it around her. But whenever I saw my friend Tony, I wore it. So.
It's so hard to live at home when you're gay too. Because my mom always wants to know how I meet everyone. Like, where do we go to meet, and where were you tonight, and how did you meet
them? They don't know. Some things are better left unsaid. That's what I think, as far as certain people.
When you go out for the night, where do you tell them that you're going, if you're going to go to a
Not
gay
anymore.
bar?
I don't live there anymore. But soon I may be living there, so...
No.
Yeah, that's not too thrilling.
You don't want to do that.
I mean, I love them very much, but I...
You're 25 now and you want to be on your own.
Yeah. Self-sufficient, self-supportive. But maybe that's not possible at the moment. So.
You're strong, physically strong, emotionally strong.
No, I don't. Well,
no?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
No?
Yeah, both. Yeah.
Very important, of course, to as you tear it, that you don't rip the condom.
Right. And you got to figure out how to tear it. You just tear it across.
Just
Does it have grooves?
Sometimes they do, right.
So you can tear it the other way.
Right.
Tear it across the name of it, Lifestyles, right across.
Here's the condom, of course. You want to get your lube ready beforehand. I guess I should have opened that first.
And usually it comes in a plastic penis-shaped container anyway.
Yes.
Like wet
or whatever. Usually what you want to do is get the head of the penis a little bit moist so the condom will slip on easier and feel comfortable when the condom's on.
Okay, I'll hold it up higher.
Basically, when you you got to get the right way. So fold down. You always want to squeeze the tip off so there's no air pockets and there's enough reservoir for semen to go into, and push it all the way down to the base of the penis, making sure this is free.
And if it's pre-lubricated, then the side that's wet is the side that's supposed to be on the inside. It's supposed to be touching your head.
Right, and of course you add more lubricant to the condom, make sure you get
And because this is really tight here, you don't have to worry about however moist and wet you get it and how sliding it is. It'll always stay on because it's going to like grab you.
And
I talk to a lot of men that are proud of themselves because they tell me that they can't find a penis that's big enough for their dick. They always say they don't make them big enough.
You mean a condom that's big enough for their dick?
Right.
You said a penis big enough for their dick.
Oh, a condom.
A condom big enough for their dick. I think Trojan comes in maxi size, and I know other manufacturers are coming in with. You can take that off.
Oh, okay. Well, and we also have to take it off correctly as well. So when you take it off, you pull out, and then you also hold it again.
Well, it's important. It's important that you withdraw. You withdraw before you get soft, so the condom does not come off and inside your partner and possibly spill your semen. That's important to...
But you got wet.
Well, I had a little accident there.
Not from his body, but from this.
The lube.
The lube.